10 of the zombies are over there. A resting team arrived at St. Mary's Elementary School. Zombie children swarmed the blood-soaked hallways. There are living children trapped deeper. We can't leave them, they've declared. Too many zombies blocking our path. We need to retreat. Those kids are counting on us. I won't abandon them. We'll all die. This is suicide. Tony pleaded, I'm not leaving children to be slaughtered. We go in, Dave warned, Dave fired, the mission went catastrophically wrong. Zombies tore to me apart. Somebody help me. The screams echoing through halls. The children became more corpses scattered everywhere. In Dave's nightmare, the dead spoke. You killed us all, Dave. Your stubborn pride destroyed everyone's ghost accused. Promised to save us, why didn't you? Dead children's voices haunted him. Dave jolted awake in his bunker, drenched in sweat. 3 years of the same nightmare haunted him nightly. Those children. He whispered, I failed them all. His water supply was contaminated. The purification filter was destroyed. 1 week before dehydration kills me, calculated, Dave stared at Tony's photograph. A reminder of his deadly leadership. Can't stay and die, but I can't go out and get someone else killed. At the sealed door, Dave steeled himself. I can't hide forever. Opened the door to the wasteland of Oz. Dave emerged into blinding sunlight. The world was a wasteland of crumbling buildings and twisted metal. 3 years it's gotten worse. He needed parts for his water system. Dave found an abandoned electronics store and squeezed through the entrance. There has to be a filter. Searching dusty shelves, a shadow moved. Dave froze as memories flooded back. Tony torn apart by zombies, reaching for help. Tell me, Dave whispered, lost in flashback. A zombie lurched from behind the shelf, rotting hands reaching for Dave's throat. Dave snapped back as the creature struck. Suddenly, church bells rang across the wasteland. The zombie's head turned toward the sound, distracted. Dave bolted for the exit. Outside, he looked toward the bell tower. On a church rooftop, Dave spotted 3 figures. An older man in priest's clothing and 2 children. Someone's alive out here. Following the sound, Dave reached the church. The building had makeshift barriers reinforcing windows and doors. Dave knocked on the wooden door. No! The door opened, revealing a kind-faced Hispanic priest and 2 children behind. Come in quickly, my son. Thank you. Emma suggested it. Ring the bell quickly. She's clever. You saved my life. Dave felt warmth he hadn't experienced in years. But as Miguel led him deeper, Dave noticed something troubling. A motionless figure covered by a blood-stained sheet. The next morning, Emma cleaned the wound on Dave's arm. We've been following Father Miguel for 3 years. He found us after our parents died. Miguel rescued many children from the orphanage. Dave watched Miguel tending to supplies. The priest's kindness reminded him of his fallen comrades. 3 days ago, we helped someone like you. A traveler needing shelter. Where is she now? Dave asked uneasily. Miguel gestured to a corner where a blood-stained sheet covered a motionless figure. She passed away in her sleep. We haven't buried her yet. Dave approached the body. Miguel, did she have any bite marks when she arrived? I don't think so. Miguel knelt down and lifted the sheet. Miguel, get back! Too late, the infected's jaws clamped onto Miguel's throat. The infected fell. Miguel staggered backward, clutching his torn neck. Blood poured from between his fingers, and he looked at Dave with knowing eyes. In the distance, attracted by the gunfire, the moans of hungry zombies began to echo. Emma and Tommy huddled in fear, watching the tragedy unfold. Miguel gripped Dave's hand weakly. Please, protect Emma and Tommy. I can't, Dave whispered. I'll get them killed like I did my squad. Tommy screaming as zombies tore him apart. Children's bodies scattered across the school floor, all because of his stubborn decisions. Miguel's eyes closed forever. Emma held flying Tommy close. Outside, zombie growls grew louder. The church doors creaked under pressure. Dave stared at the children, remembering how they'd saved his life yesterday. We have to go, Emma said bravely. They're coming. front door splintered. Rotting hands reached through. Dave looked at Emma's determined face, then at frightened Tommy. His heart pounded. No, not this time, Dave said firmly. I won't let anyone else die because of me. Stay behind me, Dave commanded, raising his weapon. They moved toward the back exit as zombies flooded in. Dave fired precisely, creating a path. Emma, hurry, Tommy. I'll cover you. Dave's military training returned. He moved with purpose, protecting the children as they escaped through the rear door. They ran through twisted streets as the zombie horde filled the church behind them. Where are we going? Emma gasped. Dave looked at the scared children he'd chosen to save. Home. We're going home. For the first time in years, Dave felt like a protector again, not a failure. Dave led Emma and Tommy down into his underground bunker. The children looked around in amazement at the safe, well-stocked shelter. This will be our home now. He set up a special corner with Miguel's wooden cross, placing it carefully on a small table. We'll remember Father Miguel here. He was a true hero. Emma touched the cross softly. He would be happy we're safe. Over the following days, Dave transformed the cold bunker into a real home. He created separate sleeping areas for the children and taught them about the security systems. Emma, you need to learn to protect yourself and Tommy. Like you protected us, better than me. True courage isn't avoiding failure. It's protecting the people you love, even when you might fail. Tommy giggled as he watched his sister train. For the first time in years, laughter filled the bunker. Dave looked at his new family. The nightmares of his fallen squad were still there, but now they shared space with something new. Hope. He had found his purpose again, not as a perfect soldier, but as a guardian who learned from his mistakes. The bunker was no longer a hiding place. It was horror. It's just so good, Dave.